Is Misha Stefan,
Is Mr. Kevin?
Agus is Misha Keith.
and we are Seo Linn, the band, the bilingual band Seo Linn from Ireland, and all over the place. Yeah, well, obviously enough, I'm originally from Uganda, and I've been come to Ireland when I was about 15, and I had to learn English, and then Irish came after that. I'm only joking, no, 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 not from Uganda at all, even though, whatever. No, I'm from Roscommon anyway, and I went to Lurgan, like more than the two boys who were from Kilkenny. Went to Lurgan, we were like 14, 15, kind of just going as students, no real grá for Gael, Gig and Buinte Shin. And just the Tachtarash, Blina Nia Blina, I suppose doing songs, videos, not kind of crack. Just, it all kind of took off. Like, when did I meet you, Keito?
2008 or so.
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw Keith he was performing on the stage in Lurgan. A track that he wrote himself. I can't remember, I think it was
Douglas would have been.
Derech, yeah, sure.
I would
Good
have
deal,
been 15 as well at the time, I'd say.
yeah. The first time I actually taught Kevin close to Lurgan, and he was teaching me the bow run, and I taught him.
It was 2010, I think. Yeah, 2010.
But I suppose, and then the three other lads were along the way as well. And since then, we've been going back every year working on music projects, like the videos you'd see on the TG Lurgan channel. And when the Vici one kind of went mad, the Wake Me Up, we just kind of, I suppose, said we'd take it to another level after that, because we were able to, and we did. Seo Linn was kind of came to be, I suppose. And then about 9 months ago, we met Troy, our manager, and that kind of gave us the gusto, or gave us the drive to go full time and to leave the jobs. Like, I was a primary school teacher, Kev was a primary school teacher, Keith was in college. Keith finished college, so not as if we left it or anything. And we all just kind of said we leave everything behind and give the music and just a full whack, and that's what we've done. And we're absolutely like loving every second of it. Yeah, we have hopefully an EP coming out for May. There is an EP coming out in May, and we hopefully will have an album by the end of the year. That's the plan. I'm gonna ask you, Keith, that first.
Like apps on your phone, like. I love Snapchat. I think Snapchat's class because it's just cuts out all the garbage talk. It's just sending pictures, and it's kind of just funny, and you only get one line, so it's kind of it's a bit more creative than other apps where you're just kind of talking. What about you, Kev?
Nothing major. I wouldn't be the best with apps now. It's kind of WhatsApp, Facebook. That's about it for me.
I like Instagram or Twitter.
Shazam's good actually, but that's old.
I would have to add to that and say there's an app called Clash of Clans. It's a game. I'm incredibly addicted to it. Myself and Dahi does be on the keys. Beam Hain August Dahi is just Acuna. We're there playing away on Clash of Clans. We're supposed to be practicing, and the lads are like, lads!
Yeah.
It makes us
like, it's funny the first time, but like when every time you look over and the two boys with their heads in the phones, and they're not even doing anything, just like, I don't know, telling lads to fight other lads, or I don't know, get dragons.
Villages.
Raiding villages as well. When you open it up, it goes doodaloo, dun 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 dun. So now whenever we turn it on, you just hear the doodaloo, and all the guys go dun 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 dun. So yeah, Clash of Clans.
We were actually recording down in Killarney, and we had, I think it was Keith's phone hooked up to the Bluetooth speaker in the room, and of course Keith runs off to the bathroom, and we're all sitting. I was like, "What happened to the music?" And then all of a sudden,
and he was obviously sitting down as well.
Yeah. All of a sudden, you hear dun 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 in the room. So.
So we knew it was a number 2 then.
I asked if you tried the Facebook game with the basketball. Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried that.
I haven't even heard about this. There you go.
If you type
WhatsApp is about me.
basketball in Facebook Messenger and then click on the basketball message, a game comes up.
Yeah.
Oh, savage.
That is the last thing I need.
I'm gonna try that.
It's quite similar to a game that I used to actually have on my phone. So because I read it somewhere about it, and I kind of did it then, I was like, yes, I actually love this game, and I had it, and it's gone. It's all the same in Google.
Dinosaur.
When it doesn't work, if you have a dinosaur, you just press the space bar and off you go.
Does YouTube still do Snake?
YouTube still does Snake as well when it's loading, yeah. It's cool. I like those things. They're cool. Make more of them, Facebook and Google.
Those things are cool things.
Yeah, they are nice things that I like. Picasso.
And music.
Make a great fashion line.
He's an art. He does paintings. Right. I actually thought he was playing basketball. Actually, see Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant played his last game there for the Lakers last night. He scored 60 points, would you believe, in his final game. Like many people, many people don't get to go out on their own terms. Like Zinedine Zidane headbutt Materazzi in a World Cup final. Last ever game, headbutts him in the chest and gets sent off.
I also like the Lumineers.
Kobe Bryant gets 60 points and wins the game for the Lakers. Like, fairness, that. And did you see Danny Willett's comeback in the Masters? Well, that was no more than Danny Willett's comeback, more so just Jordan Spieth's quadruple bogey on the 12th that really did that.
Muse are class as well.
Oh no, we're actually. Are you going? You're not going to Lumineers, are you?
No, I'm not. I didn't get tickets.
Myself and Keith are going to see the Lumineers on Monday in the Olympia. Yeah, they will be sweet. You were at Muse recently as well.
Yeah, last week it was unreal. It was right here. So like it was literally the exact same hall where we just came. We were supposed to be playing there earlier on after being there the previous week, seeing Muse like one of the people in the crowd. But unreal.
I saw Muse once at auction. They are the lights and everything are just phenomenal.
They outdid themselves this time. Like there was all spaceships and stuff flying around. It was unbelievable.
That's ridiculous. Like, well, someday we might have spaceships. I don't know. Like, who do you like?
I suppose for me it's definitely Hosier at the minute. Even though the album's out by however long, year and a half, whatever. He's just it's just savage music. So different, and as well it's great that he's Irish as well. So.
Yeah, Mumford and Sons are class as well. I suppose we can all kind of. I think everyone in the band has a big spot for Mumford and Sons.
I've ever been at.
Yeah, they are sweet.
Sheeran as well. I suppose we were all fairly big for Ed. What else we into?
Love Hometown, to be honest. Just love Hometown. Yeah, really sound lads as well. So, but yeah, so.
EDM, I suppose as well. Like Avicii, obviously, that's kind of what we did. But Avicii his new album is just class. Just like start to finish, unbelievable. Love it.
Yeah, country western as well. Big fans of that. I actually love Chris Christopherson. So, you know.
Just one more. The Angelus is class. It's just.
You can do so much with one note.
It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. In fairness.
It's more so about what's not played. I think.
Yeah, it's using silence.
One of the lads in my school was teaching coding to his class. He was a learning support teacher. He's pulling them out of the classroom and doing coding with them. So I think it's gonna come in. It has to, because technology is
Everywhere.
the next thing, you know, like it is everywhere, and coding and all that kind of stuff. That's where the future lies in employment and everything, especially in Ireland, which is like the gateway to Europe for American tech companies. You know what I mean? So, like, coding is coming in, and that is good to see. But and even the apps that they do have, or the things that do have to do it, are really cool. You know, they're fun, they're easy, very very digestible, and you can make little robots and stuff, play little games and all this kind of stuff, and it does look really cool.
iPads and that are rolled out in a lot of schools now as well, aren't they?
Yeah, a lot of secondary schools. Yeah.
So that's
I haven't seen them. Maybe I haven't seen them in primary schools.
A few words.
A lot of schools, yeah, and then I think one or two, because we do workshops and stuff in schools. I think one or two of the schools that we've been into have iPads and that kind of stuff. So
I suppose it's hard for our generation to see the end of books, because, like, you know, there's nothing, like, as in it's it's difficult to envisage not being able to, like, take a book and flip through the pages or whatever. But, like, I suppose the next generation, iPads would be the thing, and they probably find it difficult to read books. So you might as well just keep up with it, you know, because use them as a tool. Overusage, like, these boys are playing Clash of Clans all the time. It shows the downsides of technology in some ways.
I'm sure the first guy who walked into the cave with the paper being like, lads, we're not writing on walls anymore. Everyone was like, get out.
I can't do this. I don't know how to write on paper.
You can't.
Yeah.
Have you ever attempted to code yourselves, or?
One of the boys in the band has 2 masters in maths.
One in high performance computing.
High performance. So he's all about coding. Like, it's actually us. We were in Connemara there, and we wanted to play a game of Kings. And we had no cards, so Carl just wrote a program, and we played Kings through that. It took him all of 5 to 6 minutes. So he actually loves coding.
That's the bassist, by the way.
Yeah, Carl. Yeah. The guy with the long black hair and the glasses. Yeah. He's the genius of the band. Yeah. He also knows how to make suspension bridges. If ever you need someone to make suspension bridges for you.
He's also knitting a Charmander, which I just thought was worth mentioning.
Yeah, my gear stick has a Pokeball that he knit as well. Yeah.
My gear stick is supposed to have one that he knitted, but he didn't do that yet.
He wears all his scarves are scarves that he's knitted himself. So if you need a knitted bridge and something coded for you, call the guy. Or a bass. If you need a bass rhythm played, something knitted, something coded, or you really are stuck for a suspension bridge, Call is your man to go to. I suppose music tech is massive today, like, as in the amount of DJs that are coming, or the number of DJs I'd be saying as a teacher, and they're coming up these days is actually incredible. Like,
I think just to bring it up again, but the Muse concert last week is funny you asked that question, because they have just taken technology and music to the next level, like really in every possible way, shape and form. So even with the with instruments, with sound, with visuals, for example, the bass player for Madness, I don't know if you know Madness, the song. So he had like a bass here, but it had like an iPad here, which is kind of built into the bass, and like he's in the and that stuff. It just sounds because he's obviously able to program the sounds into the pad here, and then you can kind of just do whatever sounds you want. Loads
essentially making new instruments, like you know, you know,
mixing them with technology. And
and it is kind of the future, like it really is. A lot of it's one brand that's going to develop.
It's one brand of music. Yeah. It's brilliant. I love it. Like, I wouldn't like if suddenly everyone dropped their instruments in the morning and went with that, but that is, as Stefan said, it's one brand, and I think it's fantastic. It's unreal. Even though we do like kind of a lot more acoustic-y stuff as well, but we certainly love bringing in a bit of synth and all that kind of stuff as well.
Gaeilge for us is like Kev is the only one who in the band who actually went to Gael School. Myself and Keith and Dahi and Colin, Connor didn't at all, and never had any Gaeilge until I suppose we hit Coláiste Lurgan, and I didn't like it at all in school. Didn't like it when I was growing up. My mum will tell you that I wanted to quit it and all, and I know it's the same for a lot of the lads. And people only really have one kind of definite association with Gaeilge throughout their lives that they will actually have, and that's through school. And that always isn't the best way, you know, like or that isn't always the best way. So when we went to Coláiste Lurgan for the first time, or when anyone goes to any Gaeltacht for the first time, you actually kind of experience the language as something that is alive and as something that is real. Like, you know, sitting on a bus, sitting beside a little 5-year-old kid who's going, "Kelto walk up to come on," and he's going, "Oh my God, that kid can't even speak English." Do you know, like, and then there's like, you're playing football, you're going kayaking, you're playing rugby, you're going to discos, you're writing songs, you're doing all this stuff as Gaeilge that you never would have associated with the language before, and you were never given the opportunity to really. So for us, it's trying to show people that there is an opportunity to make the language alive. You know, like, as in we're a bilingual band, Gaeilge agus Berla, because we don't exclude people either. We don't want to go too far into it, but like, it's there. It can be fun. It is fun. It is modern language. It's not just an old dead monkey language, as people say. You know, but it is something that is alive. Like, I play for a football team called the Gaeilge, which is an Irish language football team in Dublin. You know, and we never speak about speaking Irish. We just speak about playing football. It happens to be true Irish. You know, that's the purpose. And between that football and music, and one of our mates goes to India every year to touch up on his yoga skills, and he provides yoga gomlan as Gaeilge frishin, and he's really, really good at it as well. So it's kind of high standard stuff that is as Gaeilge and available to the public as, you know, as it's an option, it's a choice. You know, you don't, like, for a lot of, maybe some people don't want to engage with it, and that's completely their choice as well, you know, but at least when we do something like this, we're trying to give people that option and to show people that it is real and alive.